Finally getting to fit these fence panels. I'll show you what I've done. It's a 12mm stainless steel bar. You need a 14mm hole because you've got to have a mill clearance all the way around. This is just a stainless steel washer to hide the bar because you're going to be able to see this detail. So I want it to look nice. The bar, you don't want to just drop it into the capping stone because that could pull these straight off, and if one goes, it's a nightmare, isn't it? So I've gone a good, I think I went 106 inches, 150mm, so down to about there. Same way all along, chemical anchor residue, so they're solid. And then what I do is I sit my level on these nuts, and then I can just tweak them up or down to get them all level. And then to go over to my fence, this bottom one overshoot, so that hides the nut, and all you see is the little stainless steel packer detail. I've allowed for one of those stainless steel packers down the side as well. When I'm marking these out, I just rest that against the brickwork, sit my tape there, and I do a running dimension. You don't measure that one then from that one to that one, you do a running dimension because it's more accurate. So you get the center of that one, center of that one, center of that one, and so on and so forth. Write them on a bit of paper or wood. Here's the one I've just done. And then you obviously put your tape on the end of there and then mark the running dimensions. And I've drilled a 16mm hole on the bottom just so you've got a bit of left to right wiggle just in case we need it. All there's going to be then is a bolt through the top of each one, 14mm hole through there, so when it goes up I can do them in situ and I can SDS through that into the brick pier and resin them bolts in as well. When they've gone off, then they can be tightened, and then they look ta-da like that. So I did a test one first. It's a bit awkward doing the top fixing. So what I'm going to do, so I don't waste all my chem fix, because then it's never the same when you swap the nozzle. I found that out yesterday because I had to redo a load because it wasn't mixing. The two chemicals weren't mixing properly, and I could just pull my bolts out. So really be careful with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to brace all of these. Can't do that one yet because I haven't finished that pier, which is I'm going to jump onto today to try and get that finished. I'm going to get all these set on there, braced in position, and then when they're all up, we can just use the same tube of chem fix then to do the whole lot in one hit, because it's quite fiddly. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. And obviously when they're on then and all fitted in position, I've machined those capping pieces with the drip, and that will get plopped on top, and I can go behind and then screw up through into the underside of this, so I don't have to do any more plugging and screwing on top because they're all oiled and finished now. That should be job done, and I can finally crack on building this extension. So my customer finished off the other side of the fence with just normal feather edge. He hasn't done a bad job, has he? I think it looks nice. Yeah, and he's backfilled with some Welsh topsoil. And yeah, I've just doing a bit of framework to refit this existing fence into the pier. So no doubt he'll have that polished off by, well, he'll probably do it tonight, knowing him. Yeah, so he'll bang some old boards in so they don't look out of place. Yeah, and all I got to do then is lift that bad boy up onto there, and then, well, that is it. But yeah, I'd be happy if I was a neighbour and I had that. Someone put that on the end of my garden, wouldn't you?